hope that I'm alive. I am. Hello, Jane. Today is just the day that I say maybe just I wanted to just live and chat a little bit with you guys. If you have any questions, if you know, there is a lot of new people. I used to talk about myself a little bit more or answer questions. Hello, Angel. But lately, quite some time, I didn't do it. So maybe today is the day. Because I didn't prepare any colors. I have some mixed colors from my pours. I'm so excited about some pours that I did those days. I'm jumping. Hello, Paula. Hello, Angel. Hello, Diane. Hello from France. Hello to France, Sylviane. Hello, Ramona. Hello, Joke from Netherlands. I want to go to Netherlands. Thank you, Carol. Hello. Anka. Hello. Punk rock. Hello. So today you have an opportunity. Hello, Nate. Nate. Hello, Nate. Sorry, guys. I love Nate, and Nate brings out of me a naughty energy. Nate will understand, and some of the people that we been on PourCon, we had so much fun. For me, it still feels like it was in the movie, you know, when I try to remember all the people that I met there, all the artists. We had such a beautiful time. And while I'm speaking about that, I will meet Nate again in June in Dublin, and all my other friends that we kind of really connected in real life too, not just through, you know, internet. So we will have a fluid art boutique first time in Europe, in Dublin, next June. I will teach Karen from Waterfall Acrylics, Mina Valegas, my dear friend, Sarah Mack, Fozia Creation, Erica Hughes, and of course we have to have a guy, so Nate will be there with us, that we will not get too crazy. No, Nate is not the right person to calm us down. Little joking, we had really fun time, and I know that we will have a fun time on Fluid Art Boutique too. And you know, I'm not that kind of person that likes to promote itself. I'm just not. Nothing wrong with people, but I'm not. I would just love to be me all the time, not just, I don't know, just to, I don't know. But this is the day that I said that I will talk. Hello, Katie. Hello, Linda. Hello, Linda. Yeah. Hello, Irene. Hello to North Texas, probably. Yeah. I meant to go live last Friday. I said last Monday that I will go live on Friday, but Ota was here, my granddaughter, Marina's daughter, and we had some fun, grandparents and grandkids. Thank you, Ramona. So I didn't went live, and today I did a pour, and for the Wednesday, yeah. I just didn't feel to to pour again. That's why I said, yeah, Linda, she is. That just maybe I can answer some questions about fluid art, about me, not the deepest, but still, because it's a lot of new people here too. I start to talking about that and then I went somewhere. That's how I am. That's me. So maybe it's nice to see me like me too, not like a YouTube artist, creator, just me, myself. Bonjour to Montreal, Canada. Thank you, Alice. Yeah, Nate, I agree. I just told her that maybe we should do all three together. Me, Marina, and Dota. You know, moms these days, they have so many things to do and don't have a lot of time for pouring. So it's good to be a grandma and have time. How big are my classes? How do you mean, Regina, how big? How many people will be in the room at the same time? Yeah, Linda, I agree. Ramona, if you are asking about classes, how big they will be maximum 16 students for class. So, and we have 3 hours, so I will have time to have spent time with one-on-one, you know, because I have to have time to show the little things that you can show only in person. It's really, maybe you think that we just talk about it because we want to sell our classes, but no, I didn't realize that until I went to PourCon. And when I saw Karen from Waterfall Acrylics mixing her paints for her flip cups, I thought that time, oh my God, my paints were always too thin. And I did a ton of pours and I just, this little thing, you know. So, but this is something that you can feel and you have to feel it in person, you know. It's really, if you have a chance to go, you know, somewhere to go one pouring live with somebody, it's precious, I will say. Next question, Ramona. How you decide on your colors for your pours? I normally, first I decide which technique I will do. Because if I do reverse flower dips, I have to think about color combinations differently than if I will do, I don't know, straight pour or split cup pour, or, you know, I do a lot of different pours. I'm not that kind of artist that I just kind of want to go a little further all the time. And when I decide the technique, I choose one color normally. If I, for example, I say I will use purple and I go from there, so I want to combine purples with some brighter tones, some pinks, brighter pinks, or should I combine them with some blues or with some turquoises? But normally I start with one color, and when I have about 3 colors, I decide then, okay, now I have those 3, I will say, I don't know if I would go with permanent blue violet from Amsterdam and maybe reflex rose and maybe some ultramarine blue to have a little different tone and maybe some 24K gold, I go from there. But sometimes the weirdest combinations create really beautiful pour too. So I will say, be brave, experiment. My friend Nate knows that really well too, because he likes to experiment. If you are not familiar who Nate is, please check his channel, because he's an adventurist in pouring. I don't know if this is the right word, but I hope that you understand. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. How long did it take you to perfect the reverse flower dip? I can't seem to get it right. Love all your work. Okay. Reverse flower dips. I did quite a lot of one on total, details, but how long it take to perfect it? I don't even know if I perfected it yet. I don't know. I start pouring about 5 years ago, a little more, and then quite quickly I start doing the normal regular dips and then reverse flower dips. So probably I did first reverse flower dip about 4 years ago. So if this is the answer, I don't know. But it's kind of specific technique, I will say. Carol, your reverse flower dips are my absolute, yeah. I agree. I still love to do reverse flower dips, and I have a plan to do a video tomorrow with some pearl paints. This week I play with Amsterdam pearl paints, and I already did 2 pours that I really like, and I have an idea to do a reverse flower dips with those colors and maybe on a bigger canvas and spin it out, and no matter what will happen. Yeah. Sylvia, what is the best technique to start out the grandbabies 4 and 2 years old? I published on Facebook. I did the pour with Ota. Ota is 2.5 years old, and with 2 my other granddaughters that are 5 and 3. And what I saw, we did some ornaments, pour over ornaments. This was fun for them. And we did a flip cup. And then when I poke the hole with the pin, that paint starts flowing out of the cup. I saw in Ota that this was really mesmerizing for her. So maybe some open cup pour. You can definitely, if you work with grandkids, you can definitely use some glue, kids glue, as a pouring medium, and maybe child acrylic paints that are more friendly to kids, or how can I say, and mix them with that and water, and that should be okay. Hello, Garrick! And Julie, hello, Julie. Garrick, I miss you. Garrick was in Las Vegas too, and he's such a nice, sweet, warm guy. Yeah, it was beautiful to meet all those people. Okay, any more questions? I have here dried results from. You're welcome. How do you pick the color you want to for a pour? Gary, do you think do you ask? I was explaining that first I go with one color. Maybe I should uh, grab a painting, maybe the one that I did last week. This is the second one. How I picked the colors, this is the planet that I did. It didn't turn out quite as nice, but still not bad. Here I started with in my head that I want to have some dark blues and some golds and some purples. And then when I had blue, I added this supernova because it shifts from blue to pink, kind of. It's hard to show on camera, but it does. And some gold, you can never go wrong with some gold. And I used some pearl white for some effects. If I want to have some cells, some lacing, something, I use my pearl white mixture. Pearl white, I use my pearl white mixture quite a long time. About 4 years too. And if I want to have some lacing, I definitely add some pearl white in there. So I try to go in one palette, or how can I say? But here I knew that I will do a flip cup. So I will show just the opposite thing. This painting here. It's a split cup, and I was thinking, okay, I want to have some black and white and with some kind of gold orangey thing. So I choose black, white, quinacridone, nickel azo gold, and light gold with from Amsterdam. Hard to explain. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Because I kind of go with my feeling. With the, maybe this is good thing and bad thing in the same way, because I had to get loose sometimes, not just, you know, I normally have a picture in my head what I want to achieve. And sometimes maybe I could just, you know, go with the flow, even though it's a fluid art, but I still kind of want to have some control, or how can I say? Okay. Hallelujah. If you, Rebecca, I did once with Mia, a reverse flower dip. This is my oldest granddaughter. We poured from, you know, squeeze bottles over the cup bottom, and I, of course, help her with the napkin, but we did. Maybe next time with Ota we will do that, because I saw that Ota is really interesting in that too. Okay? Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, Ramona, that's how it is. Sometimes you just... I know, yeah, that their Uncle Bill, that there is another Fiona. I don't know who this one is, but I know that there is so many new channels out there. So you have a lot to choose from. And this is fine and good. But sometimes, because there is so many artists, every one of us use some ingredients that maybe are not kind of, everybody has some their own mixtures. So, and this is good and fine, and fluid art is really about experimenting. I know that supplies are kind of expensive. But when I started, you know, with some glue, some cheap products, some cheap paints, and just, I don't know, I was just mesmerized every time, and still am, with the results that you can get with, I don't know, I liked this so many techniques. Maybe at the end I can go walk around my studio because you will see all kind of techniques. Some are not even on my channel, probably. I have a lot of paintings, I have to admit. Uh, Linda, yeah. Um, so, any more questions? I know that maybe you were expecting pouring, but you know, sometimes when you pour live, it's hard to answer the questions. So maybe I thought maybe this will be. Thank you, Gary. I try to explain the way that I see or how I feel, or I don't know. But you know, every technique, other artists give their own soul and it's different, and that's why it's so interesting. Mary, you're not late and you always have a chance to watch it after. Punk rock, do you know where to get a good spinner? I will say that I don't, I just have a spinner, you know, from a cake store, the metal one, I like it. But I know that Jessica from Winterstrom Art, she do her own wooden ones, or Erica Hughes, she do them too. So maybe you check those two channels. I can do like that probably. Just a second. No, I can't. I'm not good. I'm not good with technology. Okay, there was spinners. Da, da, da. Jane, can your US recipe for pouring medium? Yeah, you can, Jane. You can definitely use it for some flip cups, for some ring pours. Maybe you just mix your colors thicker than we did with reverse flower dips, because for reverse flower dips, this pouring medium didn't work if it was, if it was the same consistency as my pouring medium. That's how it is, you know, different ingredients. You that's why you have to experiment. No, you don't need to. You can watch out us to experiment, but um, you can do it yourself too. Definitely, Jane. Just a little thicker. Uh, thank you, Ramona. Julie, oh, I saw some of your work is beautiful. Your alcohol ink work is beautiful. I never tried them. I just, that blow was, you know, we did that with our kids in kindergarten while I was teaching them there. So um, maybe. Stacy, yeah, the napkin is hardest part, and probably the napkin part live. If you see that live, it's way more clear in your head what you do, how to do. And the recipe I did after I came from Las Vegas, from PourCon, I did a whole video with the recipe that works, that we used on PourCon, and it worked. So, but it takes some practice to do the napkin right. Thank you, art from the heart artistry. Gary, do you get different paints than we get here in America because you are in Slovenia? Yeah. We have some brands in Europe that you can't buy in States, and some of them I love. I love my artist colors, they are beautiful. I love them. Um, but normally I just can't get a lot of paint that you can get in States, but you normally can get a lot of ours, except one or two brands maybe. Rebecca, yes, I totally forgot. I will answer your email. Sorry. Yeah, she's still here. She's still here. Green rumor. You should write your own recipe book. I would like a book of magic spells. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I am a little alchemist. I would that would be interesting. Hi Fiona. Siebe. Often when I put my pen in a bed, feels in my lungs. Siebe, about the mask. I don't have that feeling. I don't, but I use these European brands. Maybe they are different, for the pouring medium, but I never get a bad feel. So if you feel that, you probably should wear a specific mask for that. But for the pouring, no. For resin, yes. Art from the heart. I didn't do an embellished pour with the marker yet. I did just a paintbrush and blowing ink. So I didn't do, so obviously paintbrush. States in no, thinner, much thinner than a bloom. Just a second. I will try to find that video and put link for reverse flower dips with American product. Just a second. Have to find it. This was right after pour corn. Oh. I think that this one I have to check. Just a second. Yes. Okay. Copy. Paste. So this is linked to my video that I explain everything for the products from States for reverse flower dips. Thank you, Kathy. So excited for Dublin. Thank you, Mary. Yes, napkin is a hard part. Yeah, Linda. Yeah, but sometimes it's hard because English is not my first language, and probably I talk like, just basic English. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Carol. These are the comments that I like to hear, because I think that with fluid art, you release such a good energies, I don't know. I'm glad. Natalie from Scotland. I used only Arteza once, premixed pouring medium, and probably twice or three times Pebeo once, but I don't like them as much as I mix is as mixed with my pouring medium, and I can't get some effects in the pores that I want from them. So I'm not a big fan of premixed paints, but you are very welcome to use them because everyone has different preferences, or how can I say? You definitely can use it, but I I'm stuck with my pouring medium because I don't know, and I like mixing paints. When I pour, this is the one thing that maybe you don't even think when you do that, but maybe some of you do, but I will tell you anyway. I pour my pouring medium in the cup, and my pouring medium is white when it's wet. So, and when I squeeze my paint in it and start mixing, I can imagine how it will look like if it will hit white or something. And I like to see that mixing your color into your white. I don't know. I enjoy that that part of process too. I enjoy every process. I like to mix paints. I like to layer them in the cups. I like to pour them on for the flower dips. I just like everything about it. What does your clock look like? Gary, I will do a tour at the end of the live, and I will show the clock. Linda, thank you. Thank you. I will think about it. Definitely. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Carla. Yeah, Katie. Oh, Katie, you are one of the newer channels that I start watching lately. And I have to say that your work is beautiful. And if you are looking for a color inspiration, sometimes go check her channel, because I was like, wow, I would probably not give those colors together, but they play so well together. I saw some of this on Katie Stevenson art channel. So if you didn't check her yet, please do. I recommend it. Yeah, Irene, everything, the whole process for me, maybe the thing that I don't like is cleaning. Okay, one thing, good enough. Thank you, Linda. I will have this definitely in my head. You're welcome, Katie. That's the truth. That's why I tell that. Sometimes it's hard to be, we in Europe, maybe, I don't know, or maybe me, I'm not, I say what I mean. Yeah, Mary. Oh, Katie, I'm so grateful, humble. What is the right word? Sometimes it's hard to find the right word in language that it's not your first language. In Slovene, sem počaščena. A little Slovene. Yeah. So, what I was thinking too, maybe you would be interested in some lives that I would invite somebody to, from, I don't know, maybe Nate, maybe Mina, maybe, I don't know, Karen, or maybe some of you that you would love to be there too, because YouTube has an option, that I can do live in a pair. I don't know. Today, Carla, no. Today I didn't have, because I had my granddaughter here for a few days, and then I had to do a video that you will have up with the dry result on Wednesday. So I just thought today can be the day to talk with you a little bit. Yeah, Mary, I agree. I would, I can definitely invite somebody if you want. Maybe you can write me on my email if you want to be with me live too, to talk a little bit. Maybe you will have some questions, and sometimes it's easier if you have somebody, and that you are just writing. I don't know. Yeah, Linda, Ottawa, definitely. Hello, Linda, another Linda. Yeah, kids are always fun to watch. I agree. Yeah, I agree, Rebecca. Me and Mina, I have quite a lot of friends, gain quite a lot of friends, but with Mina, we have kind of a bond like sisters, or how can I say? I love her. She's just so generous person. I love her. Irene, I don't pour every day. I did for about 3 years. I even published videos every day. But now I go to my studio and paint and film, and sometimes you get videos, sometimes it's just I learned something, and it just pour for me. But I will say 5 days a week at least. Yeah. Yeah, Nate would be awesome, because Nate is a fun guy. I love his energy. Oh, Sylvia, yeah. When I start pouring, there was not so many fluid artists on YouTube, and it was easier to get recognized. And it was a smaller community, or how can I say, and in COVID times, it expanded, and there is so many channels out there that are new, and if you ask me if I know anything how to break algorithm on YouTube, no, I don't. Maybe I don't, it's not good to say that on YouTube live, but I kind of hate those algorithms, because you are not, all you can do is just do what you like to do and publish. And if some machine or artificial intelligence, or who these algorithms are, I don't know, decide that this is maybe interesting, and will boost your video, I don't know, you can always, gain some subscribers with publishing your work on social medias, and tell them that you have a YouTube channel. It's always good to be around, so probably there is some people that would like to support a new YouTuber, Art from the Heart Artistry, if you like. It's free. Um, it's free to click that button. Um, I will check if I'm subscribed. Otherwise, I will forget. No, I'm not. Subscribe. That's how easy it is. And maybe someday, I will say just be yourself. It's hard, those days it's hard because expectations on social medias are quite big, and sometimes even me, I'm thinking, oh, I had to, do this or that because people would not like maybe that I have all my walls sprayed with paint because I'm that kind of painter, and I have it on my window, have paint on my windows and everywhere, but that's how I am. But in the perfect world of social media, probably this is not the right thing, to, what I'm talking about. So it's hard to say you do this or do that and your channel will. No, but there is so many people around the world, and we are so different, that probably there is audience for everybody somewhere, but it's just sad that we depend on some artificial intelligence if they like us or not. Strange world, but that's what we have. Natalie, a bit of Slovenian language lesson while you are creating your art would be interesting too, like a new. Yeah, I used to do that on my videos. At the end, we always learn a Slovene word. I published some videos on my Facebook page, Natalie, that I poured with my granddaughter, and I was talking in Slovene. You can maybe check that. It's nice video. Thank you, Carol. Mary, yeah, definitely. You have to be in the mood for paint. But, with me, it's like that. If I'm excited, I want to paint. If I'm happy, I want to paint. If I'm sad, I want to paint too. So, medicine for everything for me. Vesel Božić, this is Slovene word. Happy Merry Christmas in Slovene is Vesel Božić. You learned something Slovene. Vesel Božić. Thank you, Art from the Heart. Yeah, Mary, I'm not. Yeah, Linda, but I don't know. I'm so sad that you mostly see just that fake perfect things or really bad things, not the real life. But the real life is what we are living. So that's why you will always get just me, real life. I put some makeup on. Yay. Thank you, Ramona. Hello, Sherry. Pouring medicine. Yeah, Natalie. Wow, Kathy, really? In Czech Republic? Nice. They speak kind of similar. It's not similar, but we kind of understand a little bit Czech language. Pozdrav, Croatia. Hrvatska. Pozdrav, Hrvatsku. Thank you, Katie. Hello to Arizona. Thank you, Carol. Yeah, this was last week's pour. The first one didn't turn out as great. I don't know, probably, I think that magenta is not, it's too dark and it's nothing special. This one will probably be a pour over, but we tried. Thank you, Carla. Hello to Australia, Helen. New old guy from Tennessee. Fluid arts by Cole. Cole. Probably not subscribed because I didn't recognize. Okay, I will subscribe. I like to support. I don't know. I'm subscribed to 999 channels. So one missing 2,000. Please type if I'm not subscribed in your channel. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, Carol, we are, but we are our own worst critics. But I always see that I learn from that. I always learn something from my mistake. Most of the time, not always, but most of the time. It's like in life. How I seal my paintings. Some of them I varnish. I use spray varnishes, art spray varnishes, because it's easy. I do resin some pieces too, so I will show some resin and some varnished ones at the end. Yeah, Ramona, I totally agree, because we release our emotions through art, I think. That's how I feel. Me, Sherry, I'm subscribed on your channel. Am I? Did YouTube unsubscribe me? I know that I was, because you were. Yes, I am. Because we were starting our channel about the same time, I think. Yeah. Carol, yeah. Sometimes we don't learn, but that's okay. Yeah, art from the heart. Yeah, I agree. I maybe subscribe. I just subscribe because I think that if I can help with pressing that subscribe button, somebody to believe in him or herself more, or get $1 or $2 a month, why not? Irene, what time? It will be 8 p.m. It's 7:49 p.m. So it will be 8 p.m. Yeah, Ramon, I agree. We learn about ourselves. That's why I always say that fluid art is something that I find myself in, because I'm not that kind of person, you know. I'm more like that kind of person, and maybe because I'm Pisces, I don't know. um, but I can draw just like in grade school, first grade school, um, but here I don't need to know how to draw, and I can still create a nice piece of art, and I like it because I see always something new. Sometimes passes 3 weeks and I don't see some stuff, and once I just go and see a painting of mine on the wall and see some of different things. I love it. I love it. I love it. La, 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 pa, 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 pa. Yeah, I agree, Mary. Oh, Scotland is an hour earlier than me. I didn't know. I thought that it's an hour behind us. Yeah, Pisces, we are emotional people. Oh, Katie, really? Pisces party! um, yeah, a lot of Pisces has kind of artistic energy because our brains are like, I don't know. What kind of art store do you have here? We have two brands, kind of. We don't have those Michaels or I don't know, Jerry's or Teramas or something like that. No, just little stores with some art supplies, and normally they are not well stocked with all the colors and brands. So I go once in few months in Austria, in Graz, to Bessner, where I buy my Bessner binder. And this is a big store. But here is everything is different, you know. We don't have those 70% off, we don't have coupons. We always pay for our art supplies full price. Maybe once a year, where when is Black Friday, it's somewhere, and some products, some discounts. But that's how it is. Ba, 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 ba. Sissy, your work is always dark? I don't know why. Kathy, how did I came up with the dip painting? Just the regular dip was really total coincidence. We all did, you know, pour dips in with little canvases with in drips or something that we had, especially in the beginning, you know, you have to, I don't know, save, try, and I just dipped my little canvas in drips, and accidentally I lifted up right up, not to, you know, the regular way to that time. And when I lifted right up, I was thinking to myself, oh, it's not, yeah, I should know that, because paint will, you know, flow or go towards the middle or towards the side where you will pull your canvas off. Total logic, you know. And paint goes towards the middle, so it will create the pattern towards the middle, and that was it. And then I just start, you know, I just went crazy with that. So I just did 1, 2, 3, and then intentionally, and then sometimes I liked the thing that was on the plastic more than the thing that was on the canvas when I did that kind of pour. Just a second. You know, if you first was the regular pour, where you where you dip your canvas into the paint on your table, on your plastic, and lift it up. And then I was sometimes so happy with that part that I start thinking, how can I get this on the canvas? So I think, okay, if I reverse that and pour on the canvas and use something, you know, to do the other part, it could be a nice painting. So that's how reverse flower dip started. Okay, experimenting, have fun, you know, mix different things together, try what will do, what reaction you will get if you mix, I don't know, Floetrol with a little bit of satin varnish. Play. Every medium that is water based, you can incorporate in your pouring with your pouring medium or something, and see. And maybe sometimes if you try with some, just some swipe or some, I don't know, a little bit, and a lot of things can happen. Linda, no. Oh, you asked Larry. Okay. Sherry, I didn't do a lot of art in my life. I was draw with pencils, kind of little bit, but just here and there. Amelia, no, they are probably the medium consistency, and my base coat is a little thinner than other paints, and always end up with too much paint. With reverse flower dips, you have quite a lot of paint left on the canvas. You have to know that. Thank you, Ramona. Thanks, Kathy. Mary, I can do once. I will have this in my head. You mean double dip with trees with blue colors or something, blue, silvery, wintry look. Okay. I'm glad that you understand more. How did I start, Irene? 5 years ago, we were making our kitchen from walnut wood, because Raiko likes to work with wood. And I wanted to have a table with the whole, you know, wood not cut and glued together, the whole wood. And it was some imperfections in that wood, so we were searching for how to, you know, do those holes and those things, and we came across epoxy resin. And then I watched some videos and I was like, oh my god, what those people do. And then I came across Anne-Marie Riedelhoff, dear Anne-Marie Riedelhoff, I miss her videos, and I was hooked right away. And then I was just, you know, watch whatever I could and buy some cheap paints. We didn't have Floetrol. I didn't know what that is. And I was just mixing things that are water-based and acrylics together and start doing pours. That's how I start. Shannon, hey, I have a question. How long you been doing this? About 5 years, a little more than 5 years. No, Gary, they don't know. Um, the few of them here, but Slovenia is not probably the right audience for my art. I don't know. Maybe few of them. You have to know that the whole country have only 2 million people. And the percentage of people who like that kind of art is not big. And if you get this percentage from 2 million, it's not so big. So I don't even bother, to. And I have to say that me and Draco, we are mostly alone with our cats and dogs and chickens and ducks because we like that nature and peace. And mostly if our kids come and our grandkids come, but my paid family is online, not here in the neighborhood. Yeah. Where are well, yeah. Katie, yeah, I did. Uh, uh, but I had so not enough control, or how can I say? I did throw some paint, and I have it all around because of that. Because it falls down and go to another one. Because I would, for the force that I throw paint, I would have to have 2 meter of the canvas. So yeah, but definitely it's satisfying. It's so cool to watch what we'll create. Yeah, we love to throw paint. Yep. Linda. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I can imagine art from the heart. When a lot of us are positively addicted to pouring, because it is, because, but it's in a good way, because force your brains, to go to the places that maybe you won't go if you would not meet um, fluid art. Oh, hello, Pascal. Yes, we had the snow, but not anymore. It's all green again. 3 days of snow. Natalie, I will say yes. It's hard to sell because there is so many pieces of this type of art out there. And oh my God, I will have to plug in my computer. Just a second, because he wants to die. My laptop, not the computer. Okay, we are still alive. Technical stuff. Okay, now I have to plug it in, and I'm okay. So what I was talking about, selling art. I used to do those, live auctions here on YouTube, but I don't anymore. Maybe I should start again. I don't know, because I have a ton of paintings. And I think that you have to promote that, this is for sale, my art is for sale. If you like something, I don't know, I don't do that normally, and then I end up with a ton of paintings, but this will not stop me creating because um, I don't know, I love to create. Yeah, it's hard to sell if you, it's hard to sell. Yeah. Uh, Trisne Trunlov, not maybe. Really nice. Thanks, Sophia. Yeah, Kathleen, probably. Yeah, I love to live like that. Yeah, Sherry, I remember that. Oh, really? How's Marigold, Linda? Oh, this is for Linda. Any questions? Oh, Linda, how are my puppies? Now we are here. Maybe today is the day. Those who know me longer knows that I had two dogs, Flora and Nera. Flora was my soulmate, my dog soulmate. I say was because she passed away this summer, around the month before I went to Purcon. I didn't want to talk about that in my videos because it was too painful to read condolence comments, or how can I say, so I'm sorry that I didn't share this with people who know me and know who Flora is, but she passed away. 4 years, she lived 4 years after she was diagnosed with lung cancer. And back then we would be happy if she would live 1 month, and then she lived for 4 years, and she was like, we gave them CBD CBD thing, and she was really good till the last 3 days, and 3 days were, and I still miss her look, because the way that she looked at me when I was talking to her was something special. Yeah. So, and then Nera was in depression for about a month. She didn't eat, she didn't drink, she didn't want to eat, she didn't want to drink. We have to force her, so we were depressed. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Julie. Yeah. But now I have Nera, I have 3 cats. Inti passed away too, the one that was on my earliest videos. Now I have 2 Maine Coons, Little Fee and Moira, and 1 domestic cat called Rijek. And we had 9 little ducks, not 9, 4, first 4 little ducks and then 9 little ducks. So we have quite a lot of ducks now, but they are so cute. They are cute. I love them. I love animals. Um, yeah. Oh my God, Pascal, I'm so sorry. Yeah, Julie, they are family. Yeah, Natalie, I still have Fiona the cat. Fiona, the cat is Her Majesty. She act like she is totally superior under all of us. She is an interesting cat. She is. Uh, yeah, it's hard, Linda. That's why I didn't talk about it till today. So obviously for everything comes time, you know? Yeah, they are mysterious. I agree, Pascal. Uh, yeah, it's okay to cry too, yeah. To be vulnerable because we are, all of us are, but some, I don't know. Okay, so no more questions. Do you want a tour or not? I can show you all kinds of painting. I have something really interesting because I did, as I said, I play with Amsterdam pearl paints for my 2 videos that will be published this week on Wednesday and on Friday. And one is in the middle of the drying process. And with those pearl paints, when you pour them, is everything because I used black and pearl white and all the pearls, and all was white and black. And when it starts drying, they became something amazing. And you will get a sneak peek for the Wednesday video. I'm really excited about that one. Okay, I will grab my phone. I hope that this will work. I don't know. And I will take you around. And it's not clean all over, so don't be afraid. Okay, so I have to turn this around. Bye. I will turn this around and take you around. Okay, so where I didn't turn around. Okay, so let's start here. Here is the painting that Rebecca wants. She's still here. Here is some split cups. Here is the one that I embellished. So this one has a resin, you probably can see. And this cinnamon piggy. This piggy is amazing. So beautiful. I love that piggy. And I did trees with piggies, dispersed piggies in varnish, and I did that trees. So this is the wandering pour that I did. I don't know. I love this part here. This is the part that I love so much that I love the whole painting. That's how it is with me. This was one pour that my camera died. It was split cup pour on the spinner, but my camera died when I poured it on, and then it died, so I couldn't publish it, but it's beautiful. This is one split cup that I really like, and it's still here because of this bronzy Bordeaux middle of this feather. It's amazing. This is one of my earlier paintings that will go to Linda's house, but she's still here. This is one of my split cup pours too. These are some little dips. This is mommy watching me. For those who didn't saw that yet, I see I saw once a lady here watching behind the garden, so I call it mommy because my mommy loved to draw too and paint. Those are some kind of blooms with unicorn, flamingo, and crescendo. They are beautiful. This is a swipe with those colors, and this one is so interesting because it's so different from every angle. From this angle it's totally purple, you see? But when you go around, those three piggies, crescendo, unicorn, and flamingo are amazing. This is just, I don't know what I did here. I think that it was a drip painting. This is the one that I showed you for the split cup. Here are some, I don't know what was that. Here is some swipes. Here are some kind of blooms. I don't know how to bloom. Here is some think straight pour, and here is gold and black one that I poured over the flower shaped cup, and here is my camera and my tripod, and this is the other part and the table. So here I pour. This is my place where I pour, and then here is the clock. It's behind the I will not, because I can throw away something. Here is the split cup pour. Oh, I have to no, the last that I published last week, I don't know. These are some paintings. This is the piggy dip that I like. Some flip cups. This is the embellished ones. Here are some paints, and here are some more paints, and here are my piggies, and this was chaos swipe inspired by Brian from Studio 15. This is some split cup, the flowers, some, I don't know, cloud pour. This was blown out that I don't know. And I have paintings here. And now to the part that I promised you. So here is the pearl painting that's still drying. It's still not totally dry here in the middle. Still a little bit white, especially here. This will not be white. This will all be like that, you know. Here is already dry, maybe. See? It's drying from here, and it's not dry completely yet. But when it will be dry, I think it will be beautiful. And I did another one. This one is with pearls too. Probably this one will be published Wednesday and Friday. And this is the planet and more paintings. This painting I really like. I don't know, because I see the moon and I see some kind of something, I don't know, coming to the, I don't know, quite a lot of paintings. So if you like some, you can definitely email me. This is the one with primary colors that I published on Friday, or I don't know, some flowers and some more paint. And that's it. This is my studio. So, oh, guitars. Those are Raiko's guitars, not mine. But we both love music too. Okay. Ooh. So, a little different life today. Um, just want to hang out with you a little bit. So maybe, where's the clock? I showed the clock. Here she is. Okay, maybe I will do some lives, inviting somebody. If somebody is interested to join me, you're welcome. And see you again next Monday. I will not say Friday because I don't know if I will be free, or maybe I will have to do something else. So let's say Mondays. Did you do the paintings with the faces? No. Maybe I should. I did um, silhouette paintings. I had this in my head for quite some time, but still didn't get to there because I have, you know, sometimes just... Okay. I want to thank you all for being here, and see you on the next one. Bye.